guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a rose inspired look for you today. This is it. I used the 350 Morphe palette. I absolutely love it. I know in the end of my video I didn't show this, but I also used the Maybelline Master Prime to set my makeup. So it looks a bit more dewy. I'm very excited to show you this video today. I've been planning on doing it for a while, and I don't know why it took me so long to film it. And I actually used a few new products today. I used the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, but I used it in the neutral shade, which I find matches me a whole lot better. And then I also used, Estee Lauder came out with a waterproof concealer. Oh my god. I love this stuff. Literally, the reason that I wanted a waterproof concealer is because I constantly have allergies, so my eyes tear up and I get watery eyes all the time. And so by the time I get to work, all of my makeup is just cried on off. But this stays put like it's supposed to. So I think that's it, you guys. I hope you watch the video and I hope you enjoy it. If you would like to see something specific in the future, please just leave a comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much. Bye! Hey guys, so the first thing that I used on my face was the Too Faced Hangover Primer. You don't see that in the video, but I did use it before I put my foundation on. So now I'm going in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Waterproof Concealer in 1C, which is 1 Cool. And I'm just tapping that out with my Beauty Blender. And then I go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade 1 in 1, which is their lightest neutral shade. And of course I'm just using a damp Beauty Blender just to blend that out. And now I'm taking that same concealer that I used earlier and we're just taking it in a triangle motion with the Beauty Blender, or the Real Technique sponge I should say. And we're just patting that out to get rid of any darkness up under my eyes. And just make sure that you go back and forth just so you get it in every crease and crevice. And now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder just to set my entire face, just so it doesn't move throughout the day. And then I'm also using the Morphe M527 as the brush just to set my whole face. It's just a big, fluffy, fun brush. And now this is the Peak Stain Brow Powder. I really like this powder. I wasn't sure about it at first, but now I really like it. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M165. I absolutely love this brush. It makes my brows so much easier to do, just because of how short and dense the bristles are, and they're actually really soft, so it's easy to get that curvature towards the tail and just kind of shape your brows the way you need them. And we're just going underneath and above and just filling in my natural brows. It is very easy to use this brush to create the brow shape that you need. And now I'm using the Loreal Brow Stylist Plumper. And this just gives your brow texture, because nobody just likes flat, unnatural brows. And this just makes it look, again, textured and full and just really pretty. So it really just sets everything in. And what else am I doing? I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. This is honestly my favorite palette from Morphe. It is so gorgeous. Taking that first shade, it's really light, just to buff basically all over my eyelid just to get a base down. And we're just going in back and forth windshield wiper motions, and then we go in a little bit of a circular motion just to buff out anything that might be harsh. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M504. It's a very fat, fluffy brush. And now I'm using that slightly darker shade, and we're basically doing the same thing, we're just not taking it as high. And I'm using the same brush that I was using earlier. And again, we're just buffing that in windshield wiper motions. Don't take it as high as you took the first one, but just start in the crease and just work your way up. Just making sure I'm still in the frame. And now I'm using the Sigma E40, the dome-shaped brush, and I'm using that corner shade right there. And now we're going to take this even lower, and we're basically just working this directly in the crease, maybe a very, very tiny bit above. Because you really just want that nice transition of color from that lightest to the second to the middle, just so it just looks beautifully blended. I don't know why my lighting is so messed up. It really, like, I don't know what to do to fix it. So if you have any suggestions, just comment down below and let me know, because I really have no clue. And now I'm just looking for this brush, and this is the Morphe M503, and it's just a rounded kind of pointed brush. It is great for just that outer corner crease that you take really, really low, and like you start in the outer corner and just work your way in, because this is a slightly darker color, so you don't want too much on the inner corner, because it really just, if you do, it just darkens too much up. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, just making sure everything is where it needs to be. Just buffing it in just a little bit more. And now that I didn't put any excess product on, but I'm just slightly sweeping that on the inside just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. And now I'm taking the Morphe M330, and this is a pointed crease brush. It's not quite as round as the other one that I used. And I'm taking that really dark color and I'm just working it in there. It's like I said, you just need to start from the lightest and just work your way down, so that way you get a nice transition. And you just work it in windshield wiper motions. And now this beautiful color, this is a lot like Makeup Geek Flamethrower, and I am going to use this brush right here. I think it is the Morphe M224, or actually, I don't know what brush I just used. I didn't like it, so I ended up switching to the Morphe M224. I don't know what brush I used. But this is kind of like a flat, smaller concealer brush, and when you're working with really pigmented, glittery, satiny colors, a synthetic bristle like this is really going to pack on that pigment without it falling off too much. It will still fall off, but it packs it better on your lid than it would be if it were a natural haired brush. And now I'm taking this lighter color. I'm going to put this in my inner corner and just work it. I'm going to put it on the tear duct first, and then I'm going to work it into that inner corner. And this is just going to brighten up the inner corner so my eyes don't look so set in and deep. And just bringing that into the other color. And now I'm about to use the Skone Tattooed liner in Jet Black. This is actually a waterproof eyeliner. I actually got this in my Ipsy bag, and I absolutely love it. It has a felt point tip, and it makes it really easy for me to do my wing. So I always make my little line first across my lid, and then I make my little pointed, and then I just fill everything in, and I just bring those together. Do you see how easy that was? And it really, with a wing, it's just all about your practice, because every eyes are different. You see how I'm making a line upward? Some people make a line straight out, and that works beautiful for them because of the shape of their eyes. You just need to play with it and see what wing liner shape works best for you. And don't be afraid. If you're afraid of it and you just need a little bit of practice before you go to bed at night, just throw on some eyeliner and just practice with it, just so you get better at it. And I'm just making sure that they're even, because sometimes it's really hard to get winged eyeliner even. And now I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational in Black Pearl. This is a waterproof one. I do always have to use the waterproof one because I have really bad allergies, and I just end up crying off my mascara. And we're just putting that on the top one. I don't think I'm putting this on my lower lashes, just because I don't want to darken the bottom lashes too much. And that's also a reason I didn't put any shadow on the bottom lashes besides in that inner corner. So I really just wanted a bright, fun, rosy gold kind of look. It's actually probably a little bit more golden than rose, but it's really pretty. Now this is a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It smells so good. Like literally, it smells like you're on the beach with a pina colada. And I just want to put it all over my face. But what I'm doing is I'm slightly following where you would normally contour with a big fluffy kabuki brush. And I'm just buffing that into the hollows of my cheek just to give my face some definition and some warmth, just because I'm so white. It smells so good. It smells so good. And this is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. I absolutely love Milani's blushes. Like the rose blushes that are actually shaped like a rose in their little compacts, and then the other ones like Luminoso and all that jazz. They're baked blushes. All of their blushes are beautiful, and what I like is they're pigmented, but you're able to build them up, because nobody likes having a super pigmented blush, because then you don't want to look like a doll and you just smack some stuff on your face. Nobody likes that. And this is the Mary Lou Luminizer, and I'm using a Morphe M501. I don't know what happened to my lighting. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. I'll fix it in just a second. And then I'm also using Colorpop Echo Park. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I did set my face with Maybelline Master Fix setting spray, just to make my makeup a bit more dewier. And I think that's pretty much it, you guys. I really hope that you like this look. I absolutely love Morphe products, and I love the Morphe 350 palette. It is beautiful, and it really just gives you that warm, neutral, golden look. All right, and this is the finished look, you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you'll have a wonderful night. And like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see anything else. Thank you so much. Bye!